For Biafra must be restored, for there is nothing the enemies can do about it. We have come that the will of the Most High may prevail. Radio Biafra is unorthodox. The way we do things are markedly different from how others do it. We are under divine instruction. We have come that Chukwuma may take control of these very proceedings this evening, for we are nothing without him. O Elohim, Chukwuma Purimihanine, unto thee we repose all that we are. Do not allow your children IPOB to be put to shame. Do not allow us to be devoured by the hands of the wicked. Do not allow us, O mighty one, to fall prey to those who do not know thee. You will deliver us, not because we are righteous, but because of your mercy. Hear our cry and our supplication. We are not armed. We have not killed anyone. We have not jailed anyone. We have not done anything at all to warrant the level of destruction and carnage being visited upon your children. The same way Israel suffered, so is Biafra suffering today. And if you, Elohim, can deliver Israel, so will you deliver Biafra. That is our hope. That is our anchor of everything that we hold dear as a race and as a people. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake Biafra will come. Israel lost people, and today Israel is here as a beacon of hope in a land filled with darkness. We beseech thee, O Elohim, because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better. Instead, it is getting worse. Please do not abandon your children. You have given us a commission, and we must accomplish it in our lifetime. We have come to honor your holy name. We have come to praise thee. We have come to honor thee, that your name may be glorified, adored, and praised forever and ever.
My name is Mazi Umeh, and this is Biafra Media. We welcome you to this year of our Lord 2024. This is our first live broadcast on our media. And as we welcome you this evening, you welcome others. God bless where you are watching us from now. It's 20 minutes on top of the hour here in the United Kingdom, which is 20 minutes past 8 p.m. here. Zonal, 7:20 minutes past 9 p.m. on the holy land of Biafra. And tonight, again, this is 2024. Firstly, we wish you have your belated, happy New Year and Merry Christmas. Compliment of season to every single one of us, even those who does not believe in it. But I must tell you one thing: this year will be a year of fulfillment, a year of reflection, a year of possessing what belongs to us, that our leader Mazi Kanu shall be coming out with that mantle of Biafra. And this year is a year of all of us to go into a sober reflection. We welcome you into this year of 2024. This evening, this is critical analysis, and this evening, there again is the 6th day of January year of our Lord 2024, and I'm here again once with the Italian family, the Italian EXCO. Those that have been following us, this is the exposition of Cabal within the BOS, the Italian family, and this is Expose 0010 that we are embarking upon. This is a decisive expose that designed to educate our people on the menace of those that ought to know better. The purpose of this particular program is to educate Biafrans, because a lot of people need to know what is transpired. And those that have helped to undermine what our leader have worked so tirelessly, and so many Biafrans have sold their blood, they have died because of this course. And this evening, I will bring my fellow comrade, Italian EXCO, this evening in the studio for them to introduce themselves, and we'll have a lot, to connect this evening. And stay tuned as I bring them in, and they will introduce themselves. Mazi Umeh, go ahead to introduce yourself.
Mazi Ndewo.
Ndewo much. Happy New Year.
I wish you this answer. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, we have come again today, the episode 0010. Fellow Biafrans, we are here this evening to let every one of us to know what we are here for. And as you are going to hear from us, I will advise you to share as wide as you can. Even our enemies, try to reach them, for them to be here and hear from us. As we are doing that, I say good evening. Stay tuned. The one.
Yeah, Mazi, you need to give us your title in IPOB, please. The sake of those watching us with you.
Good evening, fellow comrades. I am Ephraim National Financial Secretary, IPOB Italy. So you are all welcome for tonight's broadcast. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Mazi Umeh, and good evening, my fellow comrades and lovers of freedom. My name remains Chukwuma Ekezie. By His Grace, IPOB Italian Treasurer and also Samora Coordinator. We are here tonight to continue where we stopped last time, episode 009. Today we are in episode 0010. I want you to invite your friends and well-wishers to open your ear widely and hear what we are going to say tonight, and also share this broadcast widely so that other people can hear our program tonight.
Thank you very much, and welcome all of you in this wonderful.
Mazi Umeh, your voice is not coming out clear.
Is my voice okay now?
No, it's still low.
Is it okay now?
No, it's still low.
It's still low.
Voice is low. Is it okay now? Is it okay now?
It's better, but not enough.
Okay, 1 second. Is it okay now?
No, it's still fainting.
No.
Can you guys hear me now?
Still low, still low. We are hearing you, but your voice is low.
Can you guys hear me?
No.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay now.
Mazi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. It's okay.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
What is this? What is this problem? Because I don't know what's going on. The system. Can you? Hear me? Oh. What's going on here, man? Mazi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
I'm talking about the studio.
We can hear you from the studio, loud and clear.
Yeah. But I can't hear you guys. That's the problem. I can't hear you guys. I don't know why this thing is happening. You know, we just dealt with this issue again. This thing is just started again. I don't know why this thing is happening. I can't hear you guys. That's the problem. I don't know where this thing is coming. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem I'm facing here, my brother. I haven't got a clue why this thing is happening. Why disconnect this from? But can you guys hear me now from the studio? Let me know.
Yes, clear, loud and
Here.
clear. Your voice is coming out loud and clear.
But I can't hear anybody. Can anybody say something on the studio?
I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Can hear you now. Can hear you now.
I can't hear him. I know he's talking, but I can't hear him. This is a big fuck up this evening. I haven't got a clue why this fucking thing is happening. I don't really know what's going on here, to be honest with you. Because I mean, the amp is supposed to connect to Bluetooth and all that kind of nonsense, but it's connected, but still it's telling me to disconnect it.
But I can hear you now.
We are hearing you clear.
I need someone in the studio to tell me if you can hear me or not.
We can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear.
No.
Hello, hello. How's Ekezie?
Mazi Umeh, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you
It's
now.
okay.
Oh God, this is one of those things that I don't really know what happened, but apologies everybody. Sometimes a lot of people don't understand how much we put in on these issues, but to be honest with you, what has happened this evening, even before we came on, that's why we took like 8 minutes. And our apologies to everyone that are listening to us. We have a
Yeah.
technical hitch here. It's inevitable. Even our leader will see this multiple times in the show. And tonight is not going to be exceptional. And we apology to everyone listening to us this evening. This is unforeseen circumstances, but we must overcome and emerge. I hope I'm coming out loud and clear. Mazi, can you guys confirm to me, please, before I go forward, please?
Loud and clear.
And there one more Chineke. Fellow comrade, we apologize, please. Now, as we have introduced ourselves, and Mazi Uguru, which is our Italian national coordinator, Mazi Obichukwukamadu Uguru. Now, specifically on your request, you asked me to put up this on the screen, which I'm going to do, and to you to give us overview what is meant, and probably I will comment on it because this is Italian families are fair. You guys are the first-hand information, and we will treat it as such. So, as your request, we will put up this particular document on the screen, and you will tell us exactly what it means before we will talk about it, please. The floor is yours, Mazi Uguru, please.
Yeah, Mazinda, well, thank you very much for that promise we made to do today. This particular write-up you are seeing here, somebody called Pamela Clifford. People knows her as the Efe, going around telling people that Osnabaimo gave her a letter direct from him to go to commission to get her paper, which is quite very funny. This lady called Efe, Pamela Clifford, doesn't contribute anything in IPOB. But she's aggressively stalking from IPOB, starting from France. She came here in Italy. At a point, she requested document to go to commission to get her documents through her lawyer. Then I contacted I told her what to do, just like others, that she will pay BDF. As a single she is, she will pay 350 euro. IPOB Worldwide knows what I'm saying now. And she must be financial update. Monthly dues, 10 euro, because she's not working. But because of the cruelty and the wickedness of Osnabaim, she went direct to Osnabaim. Then Osnabaim called me, asked me that I should give her paper to go to commission. I asked Osnabaim, this lady is not contributing anything in IPOB. And this is what I said she will do. How come she came to you and start complaining? Do you know what Osnabam told me? Osnabam said that I should give her the paper when she started work, then maybe she will pay. I said, this lady cannot do that because 10 euro she cannot pay. Then others will be watching because she's not the only person. Osnabam repeated it again that Onyendu said, but the same Osnabam refused to obey Onyendu order. This is how Osnabam damage our legacy here we put in place in Italy. He violated it, but because I just want to respect him, I did what he said, and I gave the lady the paper. My signature is there. The Codice Fiscal of IPOB Italy is there. This lady have temerity to going around telling people that she came to me to give her document to go to commission. I refused. That Agbam is the one that gave her documents direct. I couldn't breathe when I had the story. Very, very pathetic. So the whole world, IPOB worldwide, you are hearing my voice wherever you are watching us from now. This lady she came to IPOB to destroy. This very lady, Mazi Umeh, gave Faith Ogala false information to castigate me on air that I bought house with IPOB money. My wife is working, that I'm not working. During the period they made this broadcast, my wife is not here with me. And unfortunately to them, somebody, a woman, called that their broadcast that day and called Faith Ogala and told Faith Ogala, this thing you are saying is wrong information. You should stop. That is when Faith Ogala said that, and I borrowed from her. He said that Bontrowe is the one that gave her the information, which is Efe. That's what she called her. That's when the lady went down and said, of course, you know that Mazogro is not somebody that can do such a thing. When Efe entered here in Italy, I preside Padova where I reside. I asked her, Efe, why did you lay false allegation on me? He started pleading me that Madame Oibo is the one that advised her to do that. I said, then somebody advised you to lay false allegation to somebody you don't know. When I look at the idiot, look at her appearance, very dirty girl and very stupid indeed, I must say. I just overlook it. She's coming to a meeting with us here in part of our zone. This very lady lived with our coordinator there, Ikechukwu. When I asked Ikechukwu the time she left Ikechukwu house, I asked Ikechukwu what happened. Before then, this issue of document is on invoke. Then I asked Agbam, this lady cannot pay monthly dues. And he's lived with our coordinator before. Now I don't know. Abraham told me, did I not know what happened between him and our coordinator, Ikechukwu? I said, no, I don't know. Abraham told me that I should go and ask her. Then I went back and asked this idiot called Efe, what happened? What transpired? Why are you not living in his place? Because I first asked Ikechukwu. Ikechukwu said that I should let me forget about the lady. She's an idiot. That's what Ikechukwu said. She's an idiot. That's the only answer he gave to me up to today. Up to today, Ikechukwu never told me what transpired. Then if he told me that the Ikechukwu told her to burn for him, I said, sure. That's what she said. These are the people that entered IPOB running left and right to destroy what we are doing. And the house now are encouraging them to do that. Mazi,
thank you.
Very,
Thank you,
pathetic.
Mazi Ogo. It's very, very imperative that for the sake of our listeners, those that have followed this program from the episode 001, now we are on the landmark of the 0010. Now, this particular, you might call it a letter, is written in Italian language and allowed our eminent Italian national coordinator to speak over it because he was the man that authorized this document for this young lady, the so-called AKA FA, Pamela Clifford. That's why none of them enter IPOB with their real name. The name they bear is not in their passport. This alone told you that these people, they're all to no good. All these are local, wretched idiots. Now, I want to understand one thing here. As an IPOB member across the globe, so many people that joined IPOB letter part does not understand what IPOB entails. I'm going to put up this particular thing up on the screen again after I have spoken. Now, if I may understand you correctly, Mazi Ogo, you're telling me that this is the letter you issued to FA Clifford. What is it called? What is her name again? I want to mention the name that is the name.
Pamela Clifford.
Pamela Clifford, which is AKA FA.
Pamela Clifford.
The one that calls herself FA on social media, right? Now, this is what gave her the 5 years asylum she seeks in Italy today, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? And this is IPOB official letter because in UK here we have the same thing. But I want to understand correctly. He said that Austin Aban ordered you to issue this particular letter without FA being updated as a member of IPOB because this is one of the things about IPOB. Even in the United Kingdom here, this is what brought problem here.
Yes.
The former national coordinator, Okachi, people was accusing him that he was going around extorting money from people for them to get documents, which I never buy into because I have no couple people that I spoke to through me. I wasn't blocking people, and I don't see it as anything ill because it is our inalienable right. It's legitimate to our people that have been unrest in our own country that came here seeking for caution to be allowed to stay here because they can't go back home. Those that are sincere. Now, I want to understand one thing, but before that, it must be an IPOB member up to date. Do you know why we have all these compulsory levies? Because in 2015, 16, 17, we contributed money uninterruptedly when Onyendu was kidnapped in 2015. Despite about the money we contributed about our transmission. Now, when Onyendu was kidnapped in 2015 and our people was mourning down in all the length of breadth of Biafra land, we were contributing money. There was no receipt issued this time, I'm telling you. Before the head of finance made it mandatory that anybody that joined IPOB must pay this money. It doesn't matter if you work or not. Because I remember when Onyendu was giving us instances about some of the Europeans that were fighting for their independence, people were mandated to pay 100 euros. It doesn't matter if you work. If you don't work, when they succeeded, if you come back, that money, they will calculate that money with arrears and you become a second-class citizen. So FA, Abani ordered you to issue this particular letter without FA being up to date a member of IPOB. If I may understand correctly, please. I want to answer this question, please. before I go on?
Yes, 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 Mazi.
Thank you very much. For the sake of our listeners, I am a coordinator, and I can tell you how many people, coordinator stroke regional coordinator, I can tell you how many people that have passed through me into asylum. I have bear witnesses so many people, but I can categorically tell you none of these individuals, we smell our letter without being up to date to every single penny that they said compulsory in IPOB, and that is the standard of IPOB. So I want to be clear here to Biafrans. You know, the reason why this program must go on is that we must expose the evil and the atrocities that be committed by this evil man. Austin Aban is a nitwit. He's the most dangerous and idiotic man I have ever met in my entire life. The guy is a weasel. But you know what? Ephraim herself, you know, one thing you must understand is that anybody that beat the finger that fed that person, this is a wretched. We don't want to go into her personal life because she's nobody. Ikechukwu of Radio Biafra, of Biafra Radio, Ikechukwu, everybody knows, was the one that brought her when he was in Radio Biafra to Onyendu. Ikechukwu analyzed that story even when I interviewed him. So, but today it's good that and this happened in 30. Is it August? Because I don't know. This is in Italy. Is it 2022 when she left France and came to Italy? And they gave her 5 years. She's fighting for IPOB, not for IPOB. She's fighting for her own belly. So I will stop it here, but for avoidance of doubt, the purpose of this is one of the crimes they committed in IPOB. Because at the end of the day, they're using her as one of them rattan media worms that they're using to attack people. Somebody that went and collected money. Efe was one of the people that destroyed IPOB within. They allowed that rattan idiot. I remember when Ikechukwu brought her back. I called her program 1 or 2 times before I knew that the girl was not up to no good. But the reason why I think you made this clear tonight is for people to understand what this man has done. There's so many things Abane has done that are yet to come out. You know, so many things he has done that are yet to come out. But like you said, I will read it there. I don't know if there's anything you guys want to add. If not, we'll move forward. Mazi, Ephraim, and Ekezie, if you guys want to add something towards this particular lady, go ahead, then we take it from there, please.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Just a few minutes. Because this particular letter here, just like the National explained, it will be issued to you if you've paid your BDF as a single person who is not married, 350 euros. If you did not pay your BDF, this particular letter will not be sent to your lawyer. This is how it has been done here in Italy. Most of these boys that go around to go to supermarket to pick one euro, to get 1 euro, this is how they gather their own money to pay for this BDF. And they were able to get this letter to go for their commission, to get their asylum. Now, these people, they had to go through all this to get their own because they don't know about him. They don't know people. They don't know the people in the leadership. This is what they had to go through. So these evil people, we are just here to wipe away this, because without wiping away these evil people in this struggle, we are going nowhere.
I agree with you.
So everything we are doing, we are on the right track, trying to make sure that before anything comes out, all these evil people, they will not be close to, because these people, they have committed a lot of evil. Now, listening to this, somebody that goes to do shorot, they call it shoroti here in Italy, to go and just like begging, you go and beg. You have to go and do that to get 350 euros so that you get the letter for your commission to go to the judge to get your documents. But somebody else can just get it whenever he or she wants it. So there's a lot of evil, Biafrans, a lot of evil has gone wrong, has happened in this struggle, in these past few years. So there's nothing much I will add. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. If there is, please go on.
Mazi Umeh, thank you so much. Only small thing I want to chip in here is to let Biafrans worldwide to know that what they so-called the leadership in IPOB, what they did in Italy, it caused a lot of distraction and in fact, they destroyed Italy because whenever anyone who are connected to them gave them message, they will not verify. They will use it to attack the national. But those who has no opportunity to reach them, they face the consequences, which means they are using IPOB issue as who no person has nothing to say, has no committed any crime, but who does not know any person is only one that committed crime in IPOB. The only thing I want to say is that the leadership have destroyed the legacy our leader left for us. And when our leader comes out, they will face the consequences. This is the only thing I want to say. There.
Thank you very much. Fellow comrade and lovers of freedom and those listening to us this evening across the globe, we welcome you. This is Biafra Alpha Power Media. As we quickly, speedily to move forward this evening, as we'll have some hiccups, but nevertheless, we shall triumph. And there's something I want to put on air on the screen tonight, requested by the Italian family. This is their program. So I will follow suit whatever they instructed me to do. The Mazi Uguru, which is the Italian national coordinator, Mazi Obichukwukamadu. Please, as I put this particular photo on screen, please, I would like you to explain to Biafrans what it stands for and who actually did that and what it meant, please, before we're going to dive into the voices we require to play tonight. There, Mazi. Please take the stage, please, Mazi.
I see. Thank you very much, Mazi. You see, as we continue lamenting that once you are doing the bid of Osnabaim and the Ekezie, the vegetable himself, you are good to go for them. This particular pin-up you placed here now is the one that they are parading here as their own Italian coordinator, Mazi Uguru. He's the one that printed this particular pin-up here for his own interests until when he decided to jump into IPOB, because he jumped into IPOB to do what he knows to do best. When he jumped into IPOB, he found out that we are discussing about printing materials is not allowed for individual. And there's no way for him to hide. That is when this guy brought this thing, I think about 5 pieces of it, or thereabout, give to me that he's the one that did it. I asked him, how manage? He just go around, talk around. He couldn't make even a point over this. But because I don't want distraction, I just collected that file from him. Heaven knows how much, how many he printed it. And these are the people that are going around talking, laying allegation on Mazi Uguru, because the opportunity called them through their master, Osnabaim and Ekezie. And tonight, you are going to hear the voice of this vulture you are going to hear the voice of the vulture, and the voice you are going to hear now this tonight, Ostabam have it, Chikedozem have it. And my question to Biafrans around the world, what this guy want to achieve in IPOB? And this is the people, once you are talking ill against the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, your job is done. They take you to where you want to go. And I'm here to say, whatever you did in this struggle, you will be doomed unless you tell the Biafrans truth. I have damaged a lot of things. Abam damaged IPOB Europe, and he fully know that Europe is the heart of this struggle. But he purposely did it. Then we are waiting. Onyendu will soon come out. Then he will tell the whole world what he wants to achieve. Mazi Umeh, let me hold it there until we hear the voice of the vulture.
There were much in it is very important, you know, but it is very, very important that people realize we have the same scenario here in UK. Like I said, there's so many things to talk about. These men have done unthinkable, and we are holding them accountable on their own actions. That is what Alpha Power Media International stands for. That is why it's called critical analysis. We go in depth on whatever that happened with it. Our interest is nothing else that anything that is external from IPOB is not our interest, unless political interest that we deem that concerns to deal with IPOB. We have the same scenario here in UK. Like I said, I won't go into it. Individual went ahead and printing their own memorabilia, making money out of it. We have so many of them here in the UK that are doing the same, you know. But those people, look around you today, that's the reason why they join IPOB, to make ends meet on the blood of our people. But like I said, there will be a mass burial ahead of us because of what people have done. Now, before we go into this so-called KK Ugo or Uda, whatever the guy's name is, his voice, I would like Italian National Financial Secretary to give us a brief, background about this guy's contribution towards IPOB, please. Please, very, very important. It's very pivotal that you tell Biafrans about this individual. Even though we're going to play his voice tonight, but before then, let's get a little bit of, background of what makes him an IPOB member. Very important.
Thank you very much, Mazi. This guy called KK Udaugo, who was coordinating Stimiano, which is a zone in the province of Rome. When he started making payments was in April 2020. That was when he started making payment. When he was inaugurated, I think February 20th or 22nd, when we met in Padova, when they took oath, that was when he took oath. So in April 2020, he started making payments from his zone. So from April 2020 to October 2022, that was when the total amount this guy has contributed for 2 years plus. It's nothing to write home about. It's not his zone. You can't compare, because through that period, some months you will skip it, some months you will pay. So the contribution made through that period is nothing to write home about.
But Mazi, let me ask you a question, because as a financial, national financial secretary, Madam Anya always said this on air, that if a country is owing for previous month, when he make payment, you cannot jump. So you need to, even if he has paid one time, 2 times, It doesn't matter when he pay. If he didn't pay in January, he pay in February. So that money will come back to February. That's how IPOB operates. So, like you said, from 2020 February to October 2022. So I don't know how much you guys pays in Italy. So if can you give us, he doesn't give us how much did he pay in total in monthly dues. It's very important we know.
Coming, Mazi. He took oath in February 2020. That was when we met in Padova. We had a meeting, a general meeting, executive meetings. So that was when he took oath. But he started making payments in April 2020.
Okay, in April. Okay.
So from February, he had to take to April before he started getting his money. So from April 2020 to October 2022, what this zone has contributed is just 2,760 euros. That is what
2,760 euros.
This is what the zone contributed for the
whole zone. How many people in the zone?
He doesn't have a zone. Sometimes he will tell you he's alone. He's with one guy. This is somebody that we say he doesn't even hold meetings. He doesn't hold meetings to start with. He doesn't hold meetings.
Okay. Now let me be clear here. You know, you guys are the financial secretary, but I will say something as an IPOB member. IPOB member contribution start the day you took oath. Personally, the day I took oath. So we cannot push him from when he said he started paying from April. So that April fund in quotes has to go back to February. But now you give us overview how much he has contributed. So that's nothing to talk about it. We have to move forward because at the end of the day, we know 2,200 and how much you said?
2,760 euro. What was he contributed from there?
7,060 euro. I contributed. That's no problem. It's fair enough. We know. In 2 years, in 2 years, that's in 2 years. But the truth about the matter is that because when we talk about accountability, if you in a zone, like you said, sometimes it's with one person, sometimes you don't know if this money from people we got this money from, did he issue receipt to them? That is very, very important to monitor coordinators in their zone and to have a financial secretary. Because he's alone, you cannot say, because now you're saying he's a zone, but he's claiming that he's alone there. Sometimes he say one person or two person. Because these things he was what to understand. It must be when he said it will have to be white and whiter than snow. If you have people in your zone, you need to make it to known how many people. And when people pay money, you have to give them receipt to know that people actually contributed. You can't come and say your zone. We started zone from here in North London. Everything we do. Yeah.
Let me say something. Like here in Italy, zones, the zone that they call themselves zone, you know how much they contribute a month. Let me use the national coordinator here as an example. When he was the coordinator of Padova, before he became the national coordinator, it was handed over to an idiot, to a bastard that doesn't even know how to control his zone. When the national coordinator was the coordinator of Padova, a month, sometimes in a month, Padova delivers 1,000 euro. At a point, they gave us more than that, more than 1,000 euro in a month, just a month. When this man here, coordinator of Padova, there are zones. The lowest in a zone monthly 400 euro, 500 euro. But this guy here just came out because he's on a mission. Let's listen to what he's going to say because the audio will explain a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mazi. But it's very important because, like you said, this program is very, very important. It is a fact check itself because what you guys are doing and what we are doing is noble. We cannot let all these things, can't sweep them under the carpet anymore. They have a few there on their own time, but there must be a retribution on what action you have taken. And is allowed in our code of conduct for avoidance of that. People must take note of this. And now as we proceed, we have about 30 minutes audio of this very individual, but we start it, we take the audio as that audio came. That's how we're going to deal with it tonight, even though we have wasted a lot of time. It is 10 minutes on top of 9 p.m. here in United Kingdom, the same time 10 minutes on top of 10 p.m. in Holy Land of Biafra. For those listening to us, we're still here in Biafra, Alpha Power Media, and this is Critical Analysis with the indefatigable Italian EXCOs led by Mazi Umeh. And here, this is episode 0010. As we continue to dive into the exposing the menace of the Cabal within the so-called DOS in Italy, the evil that these men have committed in IPOB, some of you don't understand what these men have done, but only you know. Our leader said, if it's not because of Chukwuma, I will not speak to any one of you. But remember that what we are doing, we took oath. That will be a must death across board. Let's listen to him, please.
National no verse, fact. I hate all these things. I don't like it, national. I don't like. You are not helping matter at all. National, believe me before God and man. Now I never want to come to you direct. Believe me. If you think that you have mind, when no one I'm
the reason why I'll be speaking over this particular audio is because they are speaking Igbo. So for those that don't understand Igbo language, Biafra is have 9 clans within Biafra language. Ibibio is on Kalabari. We have so many people, and Ibanke, and so on and so forth, and etc. etc. Now, this man, you can see their names. The nitwit himself, I don't have to make their face be shown. You can see these are evil men. You see how many eyes they have? They are evil men. The illustration of the picture you see on the screen are the 3 men he's seen. I used the picture they went to Padova. They said they were opening BTV in court. And we are still waiting because there was an interview that they gave to the so-called, the charge and bail lawyer. He was eating his words in this last interview. I will come to that, not tonight. This is a special program for the Italian family. But for those watching, as you can see, the illustration of this video, the pictures you're seeing here is Nzumi Ketoni, the one that used our head office in Germany to make his. He lives there actually. He got his port and everything before he was evicted. They caught him in his camera. He said he was packing his sister's property that he's sending to the zoo. The middleman is the nitwit himself, the devil himself. And this clown, I don't know where this guy came from. They call him Uguru. And this is the voice of Uguru, declaring war against the Italian National Coordinator, Mazi Uguru. Romanus Uguru. Now, he was started to threatening the Italian National Coordinator. There's men that have got mind, to kill. That's what he said in Igbo language. So for those that are listening to us, and as he goes forward talking, I will be talking over him. Very important.
We are having a very big problem in Italy, and they are still giving us conditions, which will give you conditions as coordinators. You haven't done that one, and they are giving us a condition that Ephraim have to take our secretary to do what, so that we don't know anything again he's doing at our back, in our back, or what, however you may put it. Because I'm very angry. Ephraim should be removed, and we should bring our financial secretary to give an Ephraim that is supposed to be removed immediately. Both in the forum, both as a secretary. National one. Don't allow me to attack you direct. Let me tell you.
Now he's attacking him already because he's mixing it with Igbo and English. The Italian family are here. They're going to speak at the end of the day. That's how we do this program. I will speak over it as it goes forward. They are the first-hand information. Now, there's no, in IPOB, there was no votes. I will repeat. Everybody that emerges as a principal servant, which is volunteer, there is no vote cast. All these people you see, including Chike Doziem, there is no vote cast. These people somebody recommended them, Onyendu will single-handedly appointed them, or somebody will appoint you as a zonal coordinator, national coordinator. When you merge, you will choose your cabinet. From your cabinet, that is why IPOB is a grassroots. So if anytime people say they're giving you ultimatum, that is a cabal. It does not resonate with IPOB. I want to be emphatically clear about this. Now, this clown does not, because majority of them do not understand the fundamental structure of IPOB and what IPOB code of conduct and our do's and don'ts stand for. And it is clear that we have to lecture them a little bit. But now they are questioning, because when your national coordinator pass decree, it become a law within that country because it represents Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you have issues with that, then you have to go above. And above, it is not in your own power to decide or to call your national coordinator directly to address him. That is, you are committing gross insubordination. People like us stood against that when we see that the cabals have emerged. If our leader was outside, he don't speak. What we do, you lay a complaint and wait. That was why you never see IPOB complain outside IPOB, if not within IPOB. So I will allow him to continue speaking.
You know everything. Stop pretending. I hate when you come, I give an advice, you come, you give questioning me another thing. I don't like it. I don't pretend voice. One let's follow my guy, no silent. Go the nonsense in here. No silent national. Let me start it this time around. Is it what we will discuss? Go the cool down allow in your car. Yeah, you are saying come over to do what? I should pay transport with my secretary to come over to collect a white sheet. National. Do you listen to yourself? To come and collect white sheet, a white paper. The update I have done in my zone, I will come to Padova, you will redo it again with white sheet and give me and my secretary. I will go back home and say you have done. We do it a normal thing. Let us wait for that result you said. As you said, you have taken the exam. No secretary, nothing. We wait for the result. And mind you, I don't know what you are calling Ekezie. Is it Ekezie you will do the meeting with? Or you can tell it, I don't know. When you are pronouncing, pronounce well, let us understand. I don't like all these painting words. My brother Agulangia, I can never be compromised, my brother. I can never send this my voice to anywhere. €1 million. Believe me, I will go here. Even if I don't go here now, what is all this mess? Onye ọbụla na-akụ game na-akụ game na IPOB kwa na-akụ game na struggle na-akụ game na-agba game. And with a very big issue, and they are coming here to give condition that Ephraim we should bring our addition and give a criminal that we are suspecting. Yes, all of them are criminal national. Let me say it. Don't take me personally now. Let me tell you.
Well, as like I said, a mix of words. He's accusing people falsely without any evidence. His voice is played here today, proving whom he is. And, when people will always accuse you of their dealings, because today it's obvious that what happened in Italian today, Italian accounts, which they're still under investigation. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. But we know that those that hijacked the Italian account, this guy is one of the, actors behind the closed door, including the so-called old witch herself, Chidimma. But that's a story for another day. But like I said, we are treating what he's saying. I want those that are listening to us, those that can hear Igbo, paying attention on his words. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is that in IPOB, you shall not say anything or do anything to harm your fellow comrade. It's very, very important. These are one of the things we took as an oath. That's why when you speak against a fellow comrade, you must be very careful. But it's important that we listen. Very, very important.
Don't take me for granted, National. Before God, I swear with my life, don't take me for granted. You are taking people for granted. And you think that you are the only one intelligent. You are taking people for granted, national. I will not tell you this thing again. If I come back here tomorrow and you do not repronounce this thing you said here, because this thing is jagab, this is nonsense. And let me tell you, no, in here, fucking kineku here. Good nonsense when you can't. I thought that you are coming to tell us what we need to hear. Again, I go quiet another condition. And my analysis is this Ephraim something. What are you saying? What the fuck are you? When I got Pesa City here, let me tell you the truth now. Now, I got Pesa here, personally. Since you don't want to take correction, I got also take Pesa everywhere now.
When you listen to this guy's voice, this is a very wretched and local 419. I mean, this guy is under some influence of alcohol. But what he said, they have done it.
Oh dear.
Don't take my word for it. What the threat this guy threat is what happened in Italian today. Because Chike Doziem told them that if they can penetrate in Italian account, that Italy is nothing. They have, because what they do, every country they go, they will build an alliance. So all these jobless animals that are doing 419, this petty scammers, this is what they have done. He's threatened. That threatening is what they did. But I don't know how it's going to end up. Let's see and wait and see. Because the law will take its course on a due time. But let's continue.
Send this into a gauge. Now, because any condition, let me tell you, you don't have right to give any condition now if you don't know. Since you don't have right to obey a decision week, I can never obey you, national. Let me just tell you now. Since it's like that,
now, very, very important, the word the guy used. Since you will not obey a doziem, he will not obey you. Do you get that? Since Italian national coordinator will not obey a doziem criminality, he will not obey him. But a doziem define Onyendu's order. Even the one that is telling it before people, that guy they call Patrick Nkem, I know Amadioha will strike that guy one day. The argument was that Chike Doziem and his cronies are disobeying Mazi Nnamdi. That was our argument, and we are precise about it. But now he said, you are not, how in the world would you obey Chike Doziem? When Chike Doziem flattened Onyendu's order openly, the world know what is going on. Very, very important. This is the reason why this conversation must carry on. Biafrans must pay attention. You see, what we are proving today, we have done our, when we started exposing this individual, now they start taking precaution. Even Mr. Caro now, when he speaks, he will make reference that is confidential. I will get to him. When we march with different families, even the Western Cape came, they explained what happened. Nzurumike, his picture is here. Austin Abani was one they plot in Europe. Nzurumike was going around the world because he protected himself as a deputy director of state. Now the man said, and I'll quote him, that it will not obey you because you didn't obey Chike Doziem. Then how do you obey Chike Doziem? Why didn't be our supreme leader? It's very, very important. Now you see where our problem comes. When I tell you guys that these people, every single of them are working in the interest of to destroy IPOB within. But thank God they are confessing it. Very important.
Create a zone for so this is another new plan. Yeah, another new plan. Okay. Now I understand. I took a money and make a head in my mom nana maybe. I get so bad now. So I got work. I got work at all. You know go work. You know go walk. I'm not working to a joke. You know go work. National I need to believe me, when I say things not to really now, I need to my mother going on chia. On your banana chinke, mother wolf. Be careful of what you are doing, national. Let me warn you publicly now. Be very, very careful. You have to go a good Jeremy, what is wrong with all of you, Chukwuma and you? You think that you can defeat able men, intelligent men? You think that three of you can defeat more than 50 coordinators or 30 coordinators? You think that?
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Because go out there and do what you are supposed to do as a coordinator. National, are you doing what you are supposed to do as a national coordinator? I'm asking you, national. Are you doing what you are supposed to do as a national coordinator? Mazi Umeh, I'm asking you. The KKU that is asking you this question. Are you doing it? By not obeying DOS, yes. By not, no, my brother, Mbamba. Struggle out like this. One neck,
Very important. Are you obeying DOS? That question goes back to you, moron. Is DOS you call it obeying their leader, which is your supreme leader, Mazi Umeh? Fundamental question.
Did you
and this is how you guys bury yourself in public. Very, very important.
Like this. You want us to obey you. Go and do what you're supposed to do as a coordinator. Yes. Are you doing what you are supposed to do as a national coordinator? You are not doing it, my brother. Every time we come and say oath, to agala onye obuna n'iyi. And the man oath aji dị dangerous. Onye egbu. Oge m onye ahụ adị mbiri akọ. Dịka onye ṅụrụ mmanya na-ezuzugharị. Onye m ji like ya the oath. The oath ana appear ozugbo.
But I would so much agree with him on what he's saying, because that oath is actually activated on him. The oath is actually what is working on him, and because the way he speaks, he doesn't speak like someone that is normal. You know, IPOB oath, you can ascribe it how you want. It doesn't kill. It takes slow on action, but that will be a mass death. Go and mark my word somewhere. It's not something that we're not going to play. Blood is involved.
Will make you to be look at what you are telling us this evening. IPOB have structure. The structure is, you are the one that made the structure. People that made the structure, when they want to see the account, you said no. It's your own structure you want. And the name they are national. You want me to say something in this platform? I got a platform. Since you don't want to do the needful. Any advice as a brother, you refuse. Wo be touching one na madana o kwano fumbia ka na be wa na be ugbara. Go ahead. Jishin Nike, more great to your able, and Chukwuma, Ekezie, and Ephraim. Let me see a foolish coordinator that will take his secretary to give Ephraim. Egono na toto ona ekweli ave Maria Gracia Plena ndị hunihu. Could my brother, anyway.
You know one thing, yeah. This is the first batch of his voice. Because of time, probably we can play one more audio and we'll talk about it. Maybe episode 11, we continue with it. So let's go into the third part, because it's 1 and 2 that I played. So this is the third one. You know, let's listen, because you guys,
National.
My fellow comrade, good morning. Happy Sunday to you all. I want to come down and explain some certain things, because ndị Igbo si na onye a na-ekiri ekiri adịghị mma ịkpọ ntụ. So I have seen that there's another group trying to blackmail people. But let me come to Ephraim first. I don't know, Ephraim, if you are talking to Paul Canal or you are talking to me. Because if you are talking to me, I laugh. Because if I tell you when I entered IPOB, you will be surprised. Even the day Irania came to rally 2017 in Piazza de Spain, I was there, but none of you know me. When Kalunta planted Uguru here is when I started my work fully. Let me just tell you small. I just want to tell you small now. When Kalunta planted Uguru here is when I started the work fully. That one is apart. If you want to know maybe maybe, for example, just small, a little bit when I started the IPO, just to come closer. I don't want to tell you full date. Maybe you go and ask the coordinator you will remove, Christian Oku. That one is apart. You people have created a lot of damage in Italy. Maybe brother and brother is quarreling, gossip everywhere. When they planted Romano Sogro here, Chukwuma Ekezie was the one that advised National not to allow any deputy because of what happened between. Well, what I'm telling you now, I am not there with you people, but to tell you that it has been long, I have been in IPOB. If he is not wash, give me a cool here.
Like I said, I'll be speaking over this audio. It's very important. This guy is analyzing that he's been like a proxy in IPOB, meaning that when you talk about moles or infiltrators, because it baffles me that someone that lives in Kuwait is translating letter in Europe. It makes me confused the first time I heard it. But this young man here is narrating that when he joined IPOB, there's no secret when he joined IPOB if an IPOB member. We knew there's so many people that came to destroy. But don't forget that is why Onyendu insisted that we almost took oath. That is where now you don't know what you have done to yourself. But you're making references that Kanu protect Uguru. It is quite laughable that appointment of Onyendu is now a plot by Kanu because he could not perfect your agenda. The agendas that you guys have mapped out for yourself is failing. But it's important people understand the lamentation that is going on this particular audio. Because I think this is the third one. We got the fourth one, probably time where Walantos will play it all today. But like I said, I will continue to speak over you to explain in the purpose of our audience that don't understand Igbo, because IPOB does not make up only Igbo. It's not Igbo affair, it's Biafran affair, and there one.
I know the bad, the good, and the ugly. I thought that you would say maybe Eddie the Mego. Because I don't know who you are talking to. Was the one who advised National not to collect any deputy because of what Iruanya and the Mokwe went through here. He advised National seriously that no guy there that let him not collect deputy. National may apply without obeying the meeting he did with some coordinators. Now that one apart, I told me Nagadip. The money Iruanya left here. Ephraim, why I did not want to talk to you all this way? Because you are not compromised when you are working with Iruanya. Chukwuma Ekezie. Why I want to call names for you to know, it's not wash. My brother, if you prove it for me, I said I will leave everything about IPOB. Chukwuma Ekezie, Romano Sogro, Nnenya, tried every possible best to compromise you. How compromise again? That's why you are not even happy today. The 10,000 euro, 10,000 plus, Iruanya left. Have you people come here to tell coordinators why you people did not go to Fesus Oloka to collect that credit card? Or do you want me to tell you how you people disposed that money during the COVID? Three of you are fools. The only thing you can do is to change.
Like I said, I will continue to speak over. Now, this issue of Iruanya, he said 10,000 plus. Iruanya said 8,000. Because I had it in writing. And I have questioned Clifford Iruanya the day he said was, is it not Clifford? What is he called his name again? Is he
Michael.
Clifford?
Michael Iruanya.
Michael Iruanya. The day he wrote
Michael
something
Irani.
on his Facebook,
Michael.
I sent Uguru. Yeah, Michael. And he said he left 8,000. If you're listening, you dumb fool. My question to you, what does he call his name? Michael Irani that ran IPOB with his personal account. There was no account that was opened under IPOB. If there is, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, because we knew that he ran IPOB with his personal account. Now, even when he left Italy to come to UK here, he was running Italy proxy from UK. Now, my question is, what was this money meant for? And what why this money was not in IPOB international account in Germany? It is a question I asked Michael Irwana to explain to Biafra. You claim that you left an IPOB coffin, 8,000 euro. Now, this idiot is saying 10,000 plus. I don't know. But you guys will explain. That's why I interjected.
Change numbers. That is the only thing three of you can do, just to change numbers. The 20,000 they gave to Uguru, Uguru spent 13,000 something. The other remaining money, where is it? Ephraim, I'm asking you, I'm why now. The seat and the chairs Uguru bought in that BTV. Owoche kwesịrị ịzụ for BTV for studio. I abịabekwe m that place, so I don't know if I always frequent Padova. My brother Ephraim, why I always pity you is because here you find yourself inside. You don't know when it happened. The money Chukwuma Ekezie, you send it to Romano Soguru's account. Which money call with that in? The money two of you send it to Romano Soguru's account from our national account. Can you come and explain to us which money is that? Can you go on and transfer that in? You got some na this one wash. The phone two of you are holding today is IPOB phone. Chukwuma is holding the one, Alatin Abata. You are holding the other one. In a jack control the money, which you don't even control. That's why you can't even understand when I entered IPOB. The computer Romanus is using today, how did you buy that computer? I don't want to go more deep. Your own coordinator, Romanus Uguru, he came and told us that that exam will pass or fail. Or Bella since Biagua exam for over 2 weeks now. Biagua is the question pass or fail or not. My brothers, when do you think Onyendu is stupid? When they planted all the Uguru here from his brother, do you think Onyendu is stupid? Or do you think DOS is stupid? When they tell you IPOB is bigger than everybody, or do you think that Onyendu is stupid? For him to obey his brother and plant Uguru like that, you think he will just leave you people like that without monitoring you people? Very soon now, Onogakushi account Italy. Very soon, Onogakushi account Italy and Aquakushan and Germany. I know about it for almost 7 days now. Naduma and Akushani and send the voice privately. No need to go there. Now, new account. Oh, you will soon run now from Germany. Ogabalaga from Germany. Hana Kalunta. Very soon now, Onogakushi in Kana. It's all was.
Like I said, this idiot is just gibberish, but it's good we have to play these voices. He's made some allegation, which I'm going to ask the panel. Now he's now dabbling into even questioning Onyendu's, in Windows and all that kind of nonsense, because they think IPOB is a family affair. IPOB is a family affair, encompasses IPOB, one family we are, not personal individual building cabal and talk about IPOB is bigger than anybody. I don't know who is IPOB bigger than anybody. Onyendu Kanu plotted Uguru. Then Onyenduna have put people to monitor Uguru. When he listened to all these things, he found out how demented and how little this guy is and how they reason. And now the threat of account in Germany, even the threat, Madam Dania is still in Germany. Those that committed the fraud are the one running. No, Madam Dania, Kanu is still in Germany. The threat he made in these two audios now, I told you, the account in Germany, in Italy, they hacked it. They did what they did because I'm not going to talk about it, but I will allow you to speak. But I'm just explaining for our view audience to understand those that don't understand Igbo. Let's continue, please.
You still come and deny it here. All you have to and they put I don't want to go deep. I don't want to go deep, but let me leave it for now. According to Bonyo Shiga Kwane, Ndenile Ngajiha Fuga here that day. Anybody that hears a rumor or washiri, try to verify before you accuse your brothers. Very important because there is something going on the ground in Italy now. So, but before you go and accuse or try to verify. Very, very important. We know the bad, the good, and the ugly. There is the good ones. You might think that they are bad, but they are very good ones. Just misunderstanding or maybe a kawara hofma. So that is it.
Yes, we welcome you guys back. I think we will deal with this audio now so that we can give you guys will have time to speak. I think we're going to be shutting down in 10 o'clock. So I will be very, very precise. I'm going to go down to the General Financial Secretary first. Mazi Ephraim, I want you to address, because this guy was making references and mentioning figures of money, which I said over Iruanya's, claim. I would like you to speak against, to tell us what happened, concerning that. He mentioned 10K, which the man wrote 8,000 on Facebook with an auction. Why would that money be in Italian account when you're not national coordinator anymore? Please, can you give us overview on that, please?
Thank you very much, Mazi. You see, the idiot that has been talking, the audio that has been played, the idiot will be hearing his voice. This is somebody that, when we talk about a fear of IPOB, this guy should not be speaking, sincerely speaking. He should not even open his mouth. He should not. He made mention of destroying. Someone that came in, he said he has been there before before we started, before he took over as a coordinator. He has never been anywhere. He has just been there to watch and destroy, because he came to destroy. This is his job. Then in 2022, he came out and said they will destroy everything that people have been suffering since 2012. A lot of people have been suffering. This individual came out, boldly said that they should destroy it. This is what he said in an audio, and they did it. They caused a lot of destruction here in Italy. Now, he said about money that Michael Iruanya left in Italy. Michael Iruanya, when he was the national coordinator in Italy, most times, monthly donations, BDF and all that, he won't post the exact amount which we were being paid. When you make calculation, because the account and everything was the one handling it, I don't even see it. I don't know what he was the one. What I will do is just, when they make payments, I make calculations. How much was paid, BDF, how much was paid, monthly donation, then I will inform him. This is the amount that we send. This exact amount will not be sent. We still keep some and send some. This was what he was doing. Until then, he went to London with his family. Before going to London, I was not the one he gave the credit card to. Where we are going to start with, because the person he gave the credit card to, they are also going to go and meet that person. this person he gave the credit card to, they will also go and meet that person. Because then, this money they're even talking about, they started withdrawing the money and they were pushing to Germany. Because you know very well, it did not, the money you left there, the money there is not for IPOB Italy. How did you guys get this money? That is where you will explain how you got this money. The other one said 10,000 plus. Iran himself said 8,000 and he doesn't even know how much it was. Because the person they gave the card to should explain. That person will still come out and explain what happened.
So, but Mazi, that's something I want you to rephrase again. So he said, every month when you make a calculation as the overall financial secretary, and that money is supposed to be accurate money sent to Germany, and Iranian will send part of that money and withhold some.
Yes, this is what was happening in Italy.
And that was my question to him. What was the money meant for?
Until Romanus came. When Romanus came, everything changed. Every penny we get is being sent. That was when Uyindu came and started praising Italy, saying that Italy is doing well. Because then every dime that comes in, we push it to the right channel, to where it's supposed to go to. This is when we started running IPOB Italy transparently. Everything was done very neat and clear. But they had already planted evil people around. You know, one thing I'm grateful to Chukwuma is that Romanos became the national coordinator. I'm very happy for that. Because I don't know what IPOB Italy would have been if some of these touts, idiots, would have been the one to take charge after Irania. I'm grateful to God. Chukwuma will be praised because it was Romanos that took over. Then the idiot was, you know, when he was saying that I'm being deceived and all that, you know, this idiot, they will call you, contact you, try to convince you to join them in their evil. Once you are not part of them, you disassociate yourself from. You don't. There's something in my phone, my WhatsApp message. There are some messages from them. Close to it, I have not opened it. My WhatsApp. They know me. I don't pick calls. Even the old rich, they do complain. Because I know these people are evil people. I don't pick their calls. They will call and call, send audio messages. Some I've not even opened it before God and man. I'll just slide it and the thing will delete. I don't want to listen to it. Then I understood this kind of people, who these people are. I don't pick their calls. They will call and call. They will complain. They will call this one and say, this guy is not picking call. You call him and I don't pick because you people are evil. What they do is when they call you on phone, it's just to say rubbish, try to plant something inside you. There was a time one of them called me. We are on the phone, talked. This person talked for. I didn't even say anything. Talking. He said, "Are you there?" I said, "Yeah, I'm hearing." After everything, they called the call because they know me very well. Everything and they're coming and they're convinced.
Okay, Mazi, thank you very much for clarifying that. Now, I want to go to our the treasurer, Mazi Ekezie. There's a particular he references on you. He said, no. Yeah. No, Mazi Romanus. He said you are sending personal fund to Uguru's account. So I don't know what that means because, you know, it's an allegation. It's important that now people had it. You guys are here. You need to clarify that. So he said that you are sending fund to Uguru's personal account. That is what he allegedly said. Can you clarify that, please?
There was Mazi.
There was.
The audio you listened last, all the information, all what he said has been given to him by Abanyum, because he don't know those things. And he took oath to come and destroy Italy, and they gave him that
Information.
there is every information that he will use to bring us down.
Okay.
Because he said that he's going to do it, he's going to destroy. Both the information about account in Germany, all those things he's saying, is being given to him by Abanyum. You don't know those things he's saying. He's been given to him by Abanyum. Because we told Abanyum how we send money, how everything, how we shift money. Even the phone he mentioned, I'm the only one Italy bought phone for. Only person, not Ephraim. And even the day we bought that phone, I used my own personal money. But that time, Italy don't have money, cash. The time I took this office as a treasurer, I bought the phone with my money. Ephraim can confirm it. Before they get that money and pay me back 200 and something euro. As Ephraim, I bought it with my credit card. They don't have 1 naira into the account. Before they later have money and pay me back. Now, let us move to the other place. The money he said that I've been pushing to account of national. Those money is the money we sent to Biafra land, because the place we used to use to transfer that money is in Padova. Then when I push it to national account, he will give it to the people that we use help us to send it to Biafra land. That is the money he mentioned, which we always tell Abanyum. So all this information he's bringing out here is being given to him by Abanyum to label, to bring false information against us.
Yeah, with the one they used to so Fendi, because they know that Italy was the only where they get, they can send money easily to Biafra land, and they know the reason why. So they want to use it as a blackmail. So it's important to clarify it, because you guys have record of money that have gone into his account. Like I said, even myself here, money used to come to because my zone, we don't have account, but our secretary, we use our secretary's account, but you will send the money to me. You guys can confirm I'm sending money to Italy. It comes from me.
I always see the money from North London.
Yeah, so now everything we do have a paper trail. If we want to trade that money, we trade from where the money came. Even the government bank have shut my account many times, and I told them this money is for IPOB. It has a reference. This is not my money. I'm not paying tax for it, because it's organizational money. Is a community fund. For those stuck illiterate, they don't know how fund goes. But thank God, and I thank you for clarifying. It's very, very important. That's why I said everything we do here, we clarify it to the audience to understand and Biafrans to know. It is not about gossip or blackmail. No, you can't blackmail people. Every fund that come to my account, IPOB, if you want my account to die, I will print it and give it to you. I die anybody. Thank you for clarifying. If there's more you have to say, go on then before I go to Uguru.
Even the BTV that's reside in Padova, the 20,000 or the money is Mazi from our account. I transfer it to Mazi Uguru to bought all what he bought from that he put in that studio, and Abanyum is aware of it. So all this information comes from Abanyum. You see, now they are with that account. They have stampede the whole information into that account. They're supposed to come and say, look at the one, how you use that money, how we eat that money, how all those money transfer into our account. They're supposed to come and make it open, because clear questions, no fear, no accusation. You hear him saying the money, they have shot the one account, they have shot the Kanu in Germany. Very soon, the one in Italy we shut down, because they have projected all those things.
Yeah.
And what he
was saying that you guys are going to shut it down. It was reference to you guys, because of that's what they're going to do.
And it's exactly what they did. Because
in Germany as well, yeah.
Yes, because Chike Doziem and Abanyum is feeding him all the whole information, what they're going to do. And here Chinasa Nguru said it in audio with our national, that what is going to happen in Italy, they will say is my sister. You see, they have already networked everything they did.
Understood.
Thank God they made all these audios are coming out, so people to know what these people did in Italy. You see?
Thank you, Mazi.
So all these
Now
things say
we
that
are.
the cannot have planted Romano Sogro, since he just all those information, any information that is coming out from this guy's mouth is from Abanyum and Chike Dozim. He doesn't know anything. Quote me right. He doesn't know anything.
There were Mazi. Let's get our national up to the screen. Let him give us his own perspective. Very, very important. Mazi Romanus Uguru, I will come to you now. It is very, very important that you clarify. Firstly, they allegedly said they bought you a laptop. But let me say this before I start. I will give myself as an example, because those that have not contributed anything in IPOB always won't accuse people. And I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected, you know. 1 second. I stand to be corrected. So you mentioned laptop. These are things we have done. People will be making mouth with it. So he said they bought you a laptop.
Yes.
After that, I would like you to comment, though your treasurer have talked about the 20,000, what he did with 20K. But it's imperative to Biafrans to know how much they have wasted in the quote they want to open studio. That doesn't exist. So now, please go on and give us the perspective on the computer allegedly. Before now, we come down to the 20K. And now tell Biafrans, because today they said they open BTV. We ask him, where is this BTV? Where is it operating? Is it internet? Is Facebook? Where is it operating? Or is he in Jackson, the guy that lives in Italy? You know, is he, which one? Let's know, please. Go ahead, please.
Mazindewo, I think the reason why I keep quiet to these monsters is because I know a day like this will come. That is why I did not utter any word. We are going to play as time goes on. We will be bringing their voice. Even this vulture now that they are ranting here and there. If you listen to him very well, the first audio, you can understand that he is the people that over smoke, because they can't speak without smoke. To be honest with you, they can't speak without smoke. When they have loaded their brain, you see them talking. And if you listen very carefully, you know that something is speaking inside from the person, not even the person himself. Something is controlling the person. Coming to the laptop you asked me, he mentioned here. Very, very pathetic. I don't know. But my happiness in this issue is that he's already said that oaths cannot kill you, but he will render you useless. He will make you look like a drunkard, and that is an applause to him. Because this guy don't know the mess he put in. He said he has money. Look at what somebody. This is exactly what he said when they hijack Italian account and they share the money within themselves. Go to Finland. The first thing this idiot said to just disgrace the whole IPOB worldwide. The first thing this guy said in the airport is that we are here now. You don't have money. Is that what you are sent to? Only do say ignore you people because you saw money. When we came as a national coordinator, there's nothing left, but we restructured Italy to become what it is today. I did not give Onyendu bribe to say we are doing well. And I'm not even, it doesn't move me because I come to IPU, I just desperate to restore Biafra. Nothing more, nothing less. Then the computer, you know, funny thing. This laptop, when I was appointed as a national coordinator, my zone, my own very zone, said that they will bought computer, not even national body. My own zone said that they will bought computer for me, laptop. They start doing contributions. Somebody, first person stood up, raised up a 50 euro. One of our treasurer under Michael Iranya, our national treasurer under Michael Iranya, Chinedu Obasi, very good man, said that everybody should put his money back, that he will be the one. That is the only gift he will give me as a national coordinator. That is very happy that I was appointed and imparted over on that matter. Nobody in IPOB. Ugo, you are hearing me. If what you said in your voice that the IPOB Italy bought a computer for me, if it is true, that oath you will get out of here. But if it is not true, if what I'm saying now is true, you will never see good in your life. It doesn't matter how hard you try. Go and know what you did to yourself now at your age. At your age, you are still talking rubbish going around. You can't even mercy for yourself. You are bragging about money. What is money? Then, if you are bragging about money, why are you still in Italy? Why haven't you bought Italy as a whole before now? You see how stupid you are? You see how you render yourself useless. Chinedu Obasi, he's still alive. He lives with us here in Padova. That is, he bought the laptop handedly. That is why when I'm handing over BTV materials, key, and other documents and other payment I made to them, one idiot called Unzeribe said, "What about computer?" I asked him, "The computer, how much did you contributed before he got himself?" You see, these people are a bunch of idiots. And anybody that, and Zeribe, you are here with me here in Padova, and you open your mouth. Do you want us to go to details to ourselves? You open your mouth, say computer. You are on the ground that very day that thing happened. Chiedu say nobody should pay anything, that he will bought computer for me as a gift. Then where did the money of national? That's how they're going around say that the house that I bought is IPOB money. While when I bought my house, Michael Iranya, still a national coordinator, Michael Iranya came to my place and congratulated me. Ask, do me idiot, this aren't. Did Michael Iranya sign money of IPOB for me to buy house? In fact, Mazi Umeh, as the Keke have said, his own happiness is that the oath will not to kill instantly. And so shall it be. And it's going to get him down. It doesn't matter.
It's imperative.
So these are the people.
Go on. Like I said, the importance
so
of
these
this,
are the people that are infiltrating IPOB. And go ahead.
Yeah, Mazi, go on. I think we're having intermittency. When I'm talking, you cut off. So I was going to say something. I said the program is about, exposing whatever they have plot. And there's no sentimental on it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you are on the wrong side. We are exposing what they have said. And thank God, whatever we are saying here is what they have said.
Yeah, because I never came out and say something like that. They are the one that are saying it. I am here to clarify the whole world that these people are a bunch of liars. Even this guy you heard of, Ugu, there's a time we will play his voice because he said a lot of things. He said even allegation is a part of the struggle. He said it, and we are going to play it. You people will hear it. This very guy you are saying, he said, even that one conversation, he told me, Mazo, why, the time I asking him, why are you sounding like this? He said, Mazo, this struggle is all about allegation. I can even come out and say that I saw you with my woman somewhere in Rome. This guy said it. These are people in IPOB. And you had him say in 2017, where are you? You are there printing pin-up, selling behind before you came in 2020, according to our financial secretary. This is the guy took contracts. He assured Chike Dozem and us Nabam that Uguru is nobody, that he will destroy it. And he said it here, not me. He said, let us destroy and start afresh. So the effort of people starting from 2012, and you say you are going to see good in your life. People have died in this struggle. Lay their blood for you to live. You say you will destroy, let us start afresh. Who are you going to start afresh with? My happiness is that because they thought that Onyendu will die in DSS dungeon. But very soon, all of you will pay dearly. It doesn't matter. You feel you are working, you are agent, you are informant. This is Europe. There's nothing you can do to eliminate somebody if you try. If you try, my brother. As we are exposing you now, you have said what you are just listening to yourself now. I believe you will be imagine, are you the one that is saying all these things? But it's too late for you because there is a lot of your voices we are going to play. And the IPOB worldwide is going to hear. You address the whole world today with your stupidity. I must tell you. How many you will kill? How many you will kill? I ask you. If you kill Mazi Umeh, have you restored Biafra? The answer is no. Kill, and you want to live. Anyway, Mazi Umeh, this is how laptop came. Nobody contributed, no IPOB member. Somebody bought the laptop as a gift. Chinedu Obasi, let me make sure, he's a national treasurer under Michael Iranya. Let me make it clear for those who are not, maybe they did not hear me for the first time.
Okay, quickly.
So this guy now, you have.
Lastly, let's address the issue of 20K, right? The 20K, they said they gave you 20K and is accusing you of things you bought. But my concern is this: a lot of people don't know what they are talking about. The vision they had. It was not for the interest of IPOB because a lot of money has changed hand on that BTB. They have extorted a lot of money from IPOB, which they siphoned. The one they gave you and what they have been doing with the money. And now the guy is saying that things he bought. But at least they went to say they opened the other day. We didn't see anything there. And the effect of the so-called BTV, because it does not exist.
Okay.
So can you quickly address it because we are running out of time? I think we have another 5 minutes to shut this program off. There we go.
Yeah. The issue of BTV, Abraham sent 20,000, and that 20,000 is very, very clear. We spend it and you know how the money is spent. That is why this one is ranting that the chair I bought, this and that. We bought Apple laptop, we bought television. These are people who say that they are going to. The first plan Italian man gave us, we said it the other time. Abraham rejected it. Then when issue of, because as he's shouting 20,000, I send it to us now. All these voices, Abraham have it. It doesn't have it. I asked Abraham, did you hear what they are shouting about 20,000? Abraham told me that he doesn't listen to gossip. That is the answer Abraham gave to me. That is when I realized. And every damn thing I bought with that money is there. And I have handed it over to them. I don't get any business with them. Thank you.
Anyway, there's nothing really to talk about. When you talk about, I'm going to bring everybody back on the stream because we are running out of time. And this evening is another.
There is something I want to chip in, please.
Go on, please, quickly.
Do you see how God served me this Irania? The time I want to left Italy, because Irania run this account of Italy without anybody, and they wanted to leave this bankomat on my own side. I told him I don't have chance because I know that whenever it comes to account, he can never give appropriate account. And up to today, they did not give account to Italy. And these people that are shouting left, right, and center, I am the one who made Italy to have what they have in account today. Majority of t-shirt they print it beat up. I'm the one who gave them money. When they print out, I say, give me back my own money. What comes up from it, let Italy make use of it. Those, ask them how many times I've given money to print t-shirt and print pin-up and the flags. They sell here and make money. We used to do sponsor some certain things. Ask them. They can't tell you all those things. But today they are calling me criminal. Somebody who have helped them since 2012 to today. You see how they are blackmailing people? They have the account now. They're supposed to bring that account and show the world how even, could you imagine the ones that Nena told us to send to people who are helping us to send money? Even my account, even in my account, my bank billed me. Even because of my insurance, I want insurance of my car. They hide the insurance of the car because of the money of IPOB that entered into my account for the purpose of IPOB. I know how much I spent. I know what my bank told me over it in order to make sure that something went to Biafra land. But these people don't know what we do.
Mazi, you don't need to explain too much because we know. You know what happened is that they attack those that are doing something because they don't want anything to be done. That's that we all, you see, we are in the same position. I can't sit down here and tell you what I went through, but you see, as we going forward, like I said, we are dealing with Italy. Today is episode 0010 and it's explosive. And we continue next week. You know, Biafra needs to know the truth, what has happened around us. And this year is going to be another, you know, experience within IPOB that we need to go into deep reflection. And most importantly, that our leader will be free, and Biafrans must understand that this is not about individual. Because all this audio, it was not caught. Whoever has said something, we didn't picking up words like we're trying to block. No. We allowed them the way they speak. Because we could have said, you know what, let's just pick up some word is going to no. That's why now I'm putting you guys on that questioning. I could have cut up all these places that is mentioning your name, right? But because we don't want to be biased, you know, that is why we allow them to play. Yeah. Now that we analyze it, because you guys are here, I can easily edit all these places you mention your name. Well, they will be saying, oh, but this is not what I said. This is his voice verbatim. Whatever they have said is what we play.
It is good like this. It is good like this.
It's very, very important Biafrans to understand what we're doing here. We could edit all this voice. I don't have to sit down here and question you guys, oh, what did this say about 10,000? But the reason why we're doing this is because we are under oath. Even though they have violated our oath, we will not follow them because we know the repercussion of it. And I said one thing, I won't thank you guys more than the devotion that we all have, you know, put together, because this is the oath we took. We will never prevaricate on this, because at the end of the day, the purpose of this program is not, there's no prejudice whatsoever, like I just mentioned. It is fact-checked. And they know whatever they are, like what they have done. Because at the end of the day, Nnamdi Kanu is still languishing in the DSS dungeon because he wants to. And because of me and you, and what you should be asking yourself is, what are you doing to make sure that Biafra is restored? And like I said, I thank you guys for coming, and you guys have done marvelously. And I think I'll see you guys next week. That one, yeah. And it's good evening from here, from you guys. That one, that one. Yeah. So my panel is this is very wonderful this evening. Even though as we started, we encounter a bit of technical difficulties this evening. It's unusual. It never happened before live on air. We've always been very, very careful and precise in what we do, but it's inevitable, especially when you are dealing with technology. Then we thank you, all those that have devoted your time to listen to us this evening. And like I said, there's no prejudice here. This is the purpose, to educate our people on what has transpired on those enemy within, the enemies at the gates. That is the purpose of what we do here. And another thing I want to say is that every single one of us IPOB members worldwide, this is 2024, and our leader is now over 2 years in DSS dungeon, and he has never given up. The question is, what are you doing on your own? We must now start thinking inward because it is clear, and that is the reason why all this program is going on, to show you that those that you're supposed to look up to, they are not doing what they're supposed to do. As you hear the conversation, the guy was saying that, oh, I will not obey you because you're not obeying Chike Doziem. But Chike Doziem has never obeyed his master. So how do you think he's going to work out? What does that tell you? That these people, they knew what they were doing from the onset, because their agenda was to collect money from the zoo and make sure IPOB is destroyed within. They went around the world rampagely and tried to attack every single person that stood on the fundamental core of IPOB to make sure they hunt them down. That's what they did. But I tell you one thing, Onyendu say, and the era is here, 100 men and women with clean heart. I always reference this. But remember that there shall be a mass death. A lot of people think the oath we took is a blood covenant. Go and mark my words somewhere. The question you should ask yourself, what are you doing? What we have done here today, again, is noble. Because men, we have responsibilities, but we always make this time to come here to educate you. And like I said, may Chukwuma continue to incubate our leader and the entire household and Biafrans at large. And this year, 2024, shall be it will be a testimony for all of us. In any way you have come, as long as you, whatever you wish that is good to mankind, Chukwuma will definitely deliver it to us. And most importantly, our dear heart is our leader shall be released unconditionally, and they will give us a date for referendum for our people to be able to decide their own destiny. And I can't thank you guys enough. And for me from here, is good evening. There were no much.